Hi, I'm Mark King, Investment Editor at Columbia Threadneedle Investments, and here's what's in my weekly column. This week, I look at how you can spring clean your finances, and first up should be to sort out an ISA plan for the year. With the annual ISA allowance being raised by almost a third this year, you can put as much as £20,000 into cash, shares, or a mix of both between now and the 5th of April 2018. If you don't have a lump sum to invest, you can drip feed regular amounts in throughout the year. You should also take the opportunity to review your investments and pensions to ensure they're still suitable given your goals. With funds, you can compare those in your portfolio with others of a similar risk level, investment approach or sector, but think carefully before switching just because you've had a relatively poor year. Try to find out the reason for any underperformance before making your decision. With pensions, consider whether the risk level in your holdings is appropriate given how long you have until retirement and whether you plan to remain invested after you start taking your pension through a drawdown scheme. And don't forget any cash you have squirreled away because it may well be languishing in a poor paying account. If it's been in the same account for a while, the interest rate you're getting will probably be next to nothing and you may be able to get a better return by switching. And the same goes for your mortgage. If you're coming to the end of a mortgage deal, you may well be able to save a small fortune by switching to a new deal. But this depends on the nature of your current mortgage. If you're still in a fixed rate period, you'll have to pay a penalty to switch before it ends, and this is rarely worth doing. Instead, make a note of when the fixed term ends and start to look for a new deal 3 or 4 months in advance. Lenders' offers typically remain valid for 3 months, but this can be longer in some cases. And finally, don't forget your household bills. By looking after all your expenses, you can save extra cash that could be put to better work by investing. And most of the major gas and electricity firms have recently announced price rises, so now's a good time to check you're on the cheapest deal. And the potential savings could run into hundreds of pounds a year. See you next week.